Hey, welcome everybody. I'm so excited that you're moving along your way on your onboarding. So now we're on step number 4, which is all about your memory jogger. So what that means is you already have downloaded Voxer, you have your Team Voxer chat, and you're using it. Awesome. You have walked through your virtual office, you have your personal website set up, you've set up your direct deposit, and you know how to enter in a customer. And you've already had your welcome call with your upline national marketing director. So I'm Maraya Brown. I'm a qualified national marketing director, and I am so excited to help you understand what is the memory jogger and why do we use it. And I'm here with Miss Kirsten Evensen. Hi, Kirsten, you want to say?
Hey, I'm Kirsten. I am a sales coordinator, almost senior sales. It almost flew out of my mouth because I'm so close with the Juice Plus company. And this memory jogger is just an incredible and really essential tool if you plan on moving your business forward. So
yeah, just going to be a list of everybody that you know, and it's a great way to just jog your memory. I love what Eric Worre in the GoPro book says, that as soon as you can empty out your brain all the names of people that you know, then there's room for more people. And as you're making your memory jogger, it's not about qualifying whether or not they have money or whether they're interested in health or whether or not you've communicated with them recently. It's literally just a list of people that you know them by first name. And if you said hi to them, they would know you by first name. So anything else about the memory jogger, Kirsten?
well, I think the thing that's valuable for me about the memory jogger is the first time I did it, I came up with about 20 names. The second time I did it, I came up with about 100. And they really say, if you're serious about this business, you should try to have 100 to 200 names on that list. And I'll tell you what happens. What's really incredible is you may bring Aunt Mary up and have one name, but the next time you go back through it, you go, oh my gosh, Aunt Mary has a son that had cancer, or Aunt Mary is connected, she's a nurse and has lots of contacts. So it really starts to mushroom and explode as you do it over and over.
So on missiondrivenmodel.info, you're going to click on list. And here you can watch this video if you'd like. Here, this ThinkPad. This is a great way if you like to just type things in virtually. I like to print it up and write it down myself. And I always just kind of have it with me wherever I go because I'm always thinking of new people or I'm meeting new people. And so it's a place to keep track of your memory jogger. Like Kirsten said, you're going to write down anywhere from 50 to 200 names. It really kind of depends on how seriously do you want to take this on. And here's the really fun one. I love this. So Kirsten, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, this one is really incredible. And I use this in coaching my new team members too, when they say, I really just don't know anybody. Well, you may not think that you have personal relationships with very many people, but this guide here really, really just knocks it out of the park as far as getting you to expand who you know. So
it's going to jog your memory. Who's your yoga instructor? Who's your welder? Have you met with a dietitian? Do you know a fireman? I also sometimes do it geographically where I'll go by state. Who do I know in that state? And then just like Kirsten said, I think of Mary Sue in Texas, and then I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about all those other friends that I know in Texas. So then the next thing, so you'll have your memory jogger done. And then once that's done, you are going to do your 12-name Dream Team call. So your memory jogger's finished. You have somewhere between 50 and 200 names written down. You're going to go to your Voxer chat, let your team know, hey, I have it done. And then you're going to go over to your team Facebook page in the files section and click on Dream Team Launch Call 12 Names. And what this is you are going to star 12 names of people who, you want to read this, Kirsten?
Sure. The main thing and number one thing, because we love to have fun in our business, is these should be people that are fun to be around, people you want to work with. You're going to spend a lot of time with these people, and that's got to be number one criteria. Are they teachable? That's another big one, because you'll find that finding somebody who will receive your input and coaching is really important. Are they entrepreneurial? Do they have that kind of creative business mind that is, that open to creating a business for themselves? And then are they mission driven? Do they have the heart and the passion for doing good things in the world? So those are the 4 criteria. And I usually tell my new team to really not spend more than about 5 minutes per name, because 12 can sound overwhelming at first. And 5 minutes per name, though, gives us an idea, gives your upline an idea of just a snapshot of that person. So I say don't overthink it. Get this information on paper and get that list via email.
I'm totally on board with you, Kirsten. And I actually just say 1 minute. So it's just really
Yeah.
quick. So you're just going to write a really quick paragraph about all 12. Most of the time is going to be going through your memory jogger and picking who those 12 people are. Once you have them, you're just going to write a quick paragraph, a little bit about demographics, who they are, and then, just a minute, a quick paragraph about each one. When that's done, you're going to email it to your sponsor and also your upline national marketing director. And then we get to schedule a 30-minute call to help you formulate conversations, to help you learn the ways in which kind of the skeleton of how we bring this up, how we talk with people. And often the business is not brought up. Sometimes it is, but it is a great tool to help you in your skill building of how to start conversations with people. And why not start with the people that you love the most and you really want to spend the most time around? So I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we wanted to add for this one?
Well, I just wanted to again do a plug for absolutely going through this process as soon in your process as you can. I think people push this off a little bit, and I just think that if this can be done ASAP, Maraya is absolutely right. It gives the training for verbiage, for language, for mindset, how to think about approaching people, which is just really awesome. And the only other thing I want to say, as you get deeper into this business and if you decide to take it more seriously, we have an amazing tool called TeamZ, which helps us organize our living, breathing entity of a list, which we call the memory jogger. But once we enter it into TeamZ, it's just a tool that gives Juice Plus people a great discount and helps us organize our day and helps us organize recontacting and adding to that.
Cheers to TeamZ. Have that productive power hour. And I love that you said living, breathing, because that's the reality with the memory jogger. You start out by making it, but guess what? 11 years in, I'm still constantly adding to my memory jogger. And there's some days where I think, you know what? I'm hiring myself again today. I'm making a completely new one, because the reality is we're always meeting new people. And we're always, it's a great way to refresh our memory. And so just remember that the memory jogger is always a living, breathing, moving entity, and you'll perpetually be adding people on. So anytime I'm at an event, I always keep a piece of paper to the side, because inevitably people are popping into my mind. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. This person would have loved to hear it. And I write them down because I've forgotten to put them on my memory jogger in the past. So once again, welcome. Now that you've finished step number 4, please let your sponsor know, and you get to move on to step number 5, and we're here to support you every step of the way.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.